What's going on, everybody? April 19th, 2008. 10 years ago to the day, I did my very first eating contest. The eating contest that would change my life forever. It would change the direction in which I took my career. At the time, I was finishing an internship between 3rd and 4th year university doing engineering, of which, as most of you guys know, I went on to do my master's in engineering. 2 announcements very quickly from 2 of my companies. Furious Apparel, we just launched 3 new Team Furious snapbacks. The majestic white that I am wearing right now. We also have a monster green snapback and a special edition gold. Along with that, we now have a bundle pack of our signature scoops that a lot of you guys have been raving about. You can now get all 4 colors of the signature scoop for 99 bucks with free shipping in the United States. And secondly, Furious Formulations just launched 3 new flavors of Goku Gains pre-workout: Galactic Rocket Pop, Green Apple Assassin, and Juicy Melons. You can get those 3 flavors at FuriousFormulations.com. Anyways, that out of the way, let's dive into today's video. So April 19th, 2008 was the Collegiate Nationals, and I'm kind of surprised I never did a video about this, but I'm also glad, because now I get to reflect on 10 years ago. 10 years ago, some of you guys were like 5 years old that are watching right now. Some of you guys were just like, just starting to walk. I was 22, I was in university, I did my first eating contest. I'm not gonna get into the whole history of how I got into competitive eating. I'm sure I've done some stories, and I am doing a special edition of doing my first ever eating challenge ever, coming soon to this channel. I got invited to come down to something called the Collegiate Nationals. So the Collegiate Nationals included the best college and university students from a variety of sports. And in 2008, they competed in San Diego, California, which is where I went. When I went down to California for this contest, I actually went with 3 good friends of mine, including Mike, who actually got me into competitive eating. But I went into California, I went into this first contest with not even thinking about winning. Okay, that was not in my mind. In my mind, I went down for a free vacation to California because I had never been. This was gonna be like a free trip, it was gonna be a good time, and that was ultimately the goal. So I went down to San Diego, California, and I'm gonna roll the tapes. Now keep in mind, this is in 240p. I don't know if I'm violating any or anything like that, but 240p is the best I could get. So enjoy, and I'm gonna commentate throughout the contest.
Stepping up to the plate next.
I was the only Canadian in this contest.
In steak eating. This beast consumed a 106-hour fillet in under 30 minutes. That's 106 ounces of beef, appearing in his first AICE sanctioned event. How about a warm California welcome to Canada's own Furious Pete Chervinsky! Furious Pete! Furious Pete! Oh, Canada!
So before I continue, this contest involves something called picnic-style rules, which means that you can't dip, the food, you can't mutilate the food, you just have to eat the food as it is. That's right. There was an oath before a contest. I don't know whether this was just show or whatever, but you had to swear that you wouldn't mutilate the food and all this other stuff.
One hand on their delicious college plate and one hand on their stomach. Do it now, gentlemen. Let's go. Okay, and repeat after me. I, competitive eater, pledge not to violate picnic-style rules.
Pledge not to violate picnic-style rules.
The crowd to help me count this
and
down.
Let's dive right into this contest.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, this contest contained plates of a big hot dog, a big burger, and a plate of fries. And the competition was who can eat the most plates in 7 minutes. This food was dry. It was dry. The favorite going into this contest was another individual, McCarthy, who he's done some contests, he won some wing contests. I had not done any contests before, but I ate like a 72-ounce steak in 7 minutes, so people thought I would do okay.
Now, how are you going to pace this thing? Are you just going to go all out sprint for 7 7 solid minutes. How are you going to pace your appetite?
Well, absolutely. This is the Collegiate National Championships. These guys did not come here to monkey around. They came here to win. So each of them are going to go out fast, and we're just going to see how much they have left at the end.
And check him out, the guy in the striped pajamas, Coon Dog. This guy's not going to let anybody slip through the cracks. I love it right now. You got these guys looking over their shoulders, seeing if anybody's watching. What are we watching for is rule violation.
Okay, what are we watching for? Rule violations? Okay, we are making sure that they complete one plate before going on to the next. They have to be careful not to pour water on their food and could get them disqualified.
No dipping, dunking, or desecrating the food. Crowd, we can make some noise for our eaters right now. It's going to be 7 total minutes of chowing down.
Oh my gosh! Iron Pizza Wednesday has just completed his first plate!
There's Sherwinski, look at him go. He's chowing
So,
down the burger. What's the roundhouse burger?
I finished my first play really fast, and that was what I was good at. I was good at speed. I've always been good at speed. But the organizer tried to change my name from Fury Speed to Iron Pete. I didn't have that.
Before we
I didn't have
kicked off
that. I
the
did not
oath,
like
a lot of
that.
these guys were lubricating their burgers with hot dog ketchup, mustard, and now a lot of water. Is that going to help them swallow this stuff down their gullets?
You know, it's a really difficult thing because water is a competitive eater's best friend. However, if you drink too much water, you might max out. So it's a tough deal. A lot of strategies involved.
Okay, folks, we're already at 2 minutes down, 5 minutes to go. Looking across the board. Oh, looking over there on the far side. Slowing down just a little bit is Christian McCarthy, the Mutt-Sox. Where's my Mutt-Sox fans out there, folks? Look at him go. Another hot dog down the gullet.
I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit surprised. Mutt-Sox did not get off to a great start for Hollywood. He is now completing his run line, and Big Mac McMillan, he has just completed his birthday.
Big Mac McMillan for RT's Longboard House. He's a bouncer. We have 3 guys from RT's, and we have 4 invited athletes here in the Nationals, brought to you by Jack in the Box. Putting down another plate. There goes Scary Sparks. Make some noise for Scary Sparks on the far end. Oh, they're checking the competition. He's looking over his shoulder and knocking down another burger.
My suggestion is you never do that. You pay attention to your food. You stay focused on your food. You don't worry about who's to the left or the right of you. And I gotta tell you right now, the great Pizza Rinsky, he is complete. He's almost done with his second plate.
He wants to hear your love. Look at him go. Big Pete is working the crowd, folks. 2 plates down. He has a runaway lead right now. Who is in second? What do we see down the line?
It looks like Ryan and team, and of course it looks like Christian Mustache McCarthy. But Christian Mustache McCarthy, I must warn you, he often does get off to a slow start. His strength is in the middle and the end of the contest.
Yeah, the crew at the wave house is keeping them stocked up. Thank you very much. Another plate, burger, fries, and a beautiful hot dog. And right now, we want to remind you, everybody, CBS Sports is covering the entire action. And there we go. Let's look at the leaders one more time.
The leaders right now look like Iron Pizza Rinsky, followed closely by Ian Brian Keane, and of course Christian Mustache McCarthy. Those 2 right now are our leaders.
And listen up, folks. We have less than 3 minutes remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is where we separate the men from the boys.
Absolutely. This is where the money performers really shine, okay? There is $1,750 at stake here, and the difference between $500 could be one bite.
Okay, right now, looking at the clock backstage, we are coming up on almost 5 minutes. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. If you could, everybody in the house, please make some noise for your eating competitors here at the Collegiate Nationals' first ever eating championship. Looking down the line, I don't know if anyone can catch up to the big Polish boy.
No, I think the Canadian invader, Pete Sawicki, he has a comfortable lead right now. But I gotta tell you something, Christian Mustache McCarthy has a reputation for coming back, so don't count him out yet. But this kid Sawicki is absolutely unbelievable.
And folks, we're down to just 2 minutes left. And now it becomes a battle between common sense and competitive spirit. They're basically, right now, their stomach is saying no more, and the competitive spirit, like right now, look at the big dog on the end.
That's right, the big dog, you know something? This is his second contest ever, and this second place. He is up there with the best eaters in the nation.
They missed the fact that I stopped
the competition early. He says he's throwing in the towel and going to the bucket right now, looking at the clock with 1 minute to go. Ladies and gentlemen, break down the top three.
Okay, it looks like Pete Zawinski, he has a very comfortable lead, and Christian Muskox McCarthy, he's on his third place. Christian Muskox is now in second place, followed by, oh gosh, Big Mac McMillan, he is on his third place. This young man, I'm telling you, he can eat. This is only his second competition.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, 40 seconds to go. Okay, right now, the biggest round of applause of the entire night. Come on, crowd. We are now down to 30 seconds. 30 seconds, it's a sprint finish. $1,000 for first, $500 for second, $250 for third. What do we got here? It is now about 20 seconds to go.
20 seconds remaining. What happens over the next 20 seconds could be the difference between $500 and $1,000 for some of the leaders.
Okay, folks, 3 plates in front here. We got 2 plates right in front of Big Mac. We got 1 down the line, and we got 1 guy pulled out. How about some noise for Screwy Spice? Less than 30 seconds to go. We're gonna count it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your hands together. That is now history. And we're gonna bring up our referee, co-founder of the Association of Independent Competitive Eating. And Coondog is giving the final call for chipmunking. And now, Coondog, move into position and let's crown our unofficial champion here today in the Collegiate National Eating Championships. What a battle, what a finish.
And that was that, guys. That gives me like shivers when I watch that, because my first contest, I won nearly 20 in a row after that contest. It started my career. It started who I am today. It started everything that I do. All the companies that stemmed, you know, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be doing it. Like, I brought eating contests kind of to YouTube. They did not exist before, like, me doing all these eating challenges and bringing it really to life. I'm not trying to, like, you know, get my ego out there and all that other stuff. It's just true, you know. Everything that I did there stemmed to all the businesses I do, all the shows I do, everything. That contest really is what made it. So 10 years ago today, it's crazy. It was crazy to have my friends there, 3 of my friends, Jamie, Gavin, and Mike, all cheering in the crowd. They got the whole crowd going, Pete. I had butterflies in my stomach beforehand. I did not expect to win. The food was extremely dry. I thought I was doing bad when I was eating, and it turns out I was actually doing really, really well. So it was a moment I'll never forget, and it's really cool to be able to reflect on it 10 years later, share it with you guys right here on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching. Lots more content coming your way. Thank you for subscribing, hitting that notification button, and simply just being here. So 10 years. Unbelievable. I'd like to close off today's video by giving my good friend Paul Arcaria a shout out. I met Paul during the first year of doing competitive eating in 2008, and we've been friends ever since. He's had a big love for motorcycles and recently started traveling the world on a motorcycle. He's been fulfilling his dream, and I really think you guys are gonna enjoy his content. So I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description below. If you have a big travel bug, not only is this going to help fulfill that travel bug, but maybe it'll inspire you to travel more as well. I think you guys are gonna love his content, so go check out the link in the description and show him some love. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the support for so many years. I got a lot of awesome content coming your way. As always, my friends, you guys stay sexy, stay hungry, get gains, and get laid, Team Furious. Boom.